is CTC News with Wesley Kotar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Monday, February 4, 2013 on the Golden Rock. Good evening, I am Wesley Kotar and this is CTC News broadcasting live from CTC Studios on Sint-Eustatius. In tonight's headlines, candidates may register for Commerce Chamber election, more experts available for psychiatric addiction care, and STDF hosts time and stress management training. More details and local news after a word from our sponsors.
In everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my end, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, cause it's love that we share. I will steer it in the right direction, though I have no fear. Oh my end, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, cause I care.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at CT Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At CT Creativity there are two options. Option 1, our basic prints which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Within the framework of the upcoming election, to fill one seat on the board allocated to Sint-Eustatius, the Chamber of Commerce of Sint-Eustatius and SEBA announced that candidates can register between February 4th and February 15th for the election to be held on Statia only, March 15th. The vacancy is for the period starting the day of the elections, up to and including December 31st, 2014. Among other things, the Chamber promotes the general interest of the private sector, encourages entrepreneurship, and is a discussion partners of government. The board consists of 5 members and will be assisted in the near future by a part-time executive secretary. A candidate for membership should have a strong affinity with the local business community and knowledge of the island regarding sustainable development. For a station, a press release issued by the Chamber of Commerce stated, board member efforts are expected to be honest and without any form of reward. The elected candidate is expected to become familiar with the best laws concerning the Chamber. The task mainly consists of reading documents, attending meetings, and other activities in which the Chamber of Commerce is involved, either directly or indirectly. Board members should also be prepared to fulfill specific voluntary administrative functions. The time spent on the task is estimated at approximately 5 hours per week. Foundation for Addiction and Psychiatry, Caribbean Netherlands, SVP-CN, will be expanding its team of professionals on Tuesday, February 5th. 4 new employees will be formally introduced to the Executive Council of Sint-Eustatius by Program Coordinator for SEBA and Statia, Mr. Kenneth Kuvalee. During the meeting, psychiatrists Jatinda Kaur and Sakhin Gantondra, child and adolescent psychiatrist Cheryl Ferrero, and clinical health psychologist Carmencita Quemont will be introduced. The vision and working method with regards to the care of patients with psychiatric and/or addiction problems will be explained. Psychiatrists Kaur and Katondra from Mental Health Foundation in St. Martin and Ferrero and Quemont, who will be the successors of Glenn Matros, will be responsible for the mental and addiction care in Statia and Saba, together with all other stakeholders. Following the meeting with Statia's Executive Council, a meeting will be held with local doctors and general and socio-psychiatric nurses in Ruby's Inn from 1 to 4 p.m. The meeting chaired by Kovale will be formally opened by Commissioner of Public Health, Co. Snake. A seminar and information session for stakeholders and the general public will be organized later this year. The St. Eustatius Center for Addiction and Mental Care, situated in the former Pink Building on Rosemary Lane, was officially launched February 18, 2011. The center is now part of SVP-CN that provides psychiatric services to patients in Bonaire, Statia, and Saba. The St. Eustatius Tourism Development Foundation, STDF, would be hosting a 2-day training entitled Time and Stress Management. This training would be held at the Flamboyant Boutique Meeting Room on the L.E. Sadler Road. The training would be conducted by trainer and development specialist, Ms. Arlene Timber Henry, owner and manager of the Timber Henry Consultancy Services. This very important training is to be held on February 19th and 20th from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Timber Henry Consultancy offers customized interpersonal skill training and development and consulting services to individuals, groups, and organizations. The training is dubbed Time and Stress Management, but has several subtopics attached to it, such as personal time management, internal and external personal causes of stress, time management strategies, stress management prevention techniques, how to reduce or cope with stressful situations on and off the job, just to name a few. The seminar is specially designed for individuals who are seeking new ways, tips or techniques on how to help manage time and stress within the workplace, said Product Development Manager Maya Leong Pont. It's expected that by the end of these 2.5-day intense training, that the participants would emerge better knowledgeable in coping with day-to-day job working difficulties. Spaces are limited. Interested persons may contact the STDF office for registration information. The STDF is encouraging especially the business community to take advantage of this opportunity, said Office Assistant Charmaine Turner. This is the perfect training to help put it all in focus. Up next in regional news, St. Kitts and Nevis government equips all public high schools with Wi-Fi internet. MOU for new mega yacht marina in Anguilla signed. More on regional news stories and later international news after a word from our sponsors.
In everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause it's love that we share. I will steer it in the right direction, no have no fear. Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause I care.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at CT Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At City Creativity there are two options. Option 1, our basic prints which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Welcome back to our regional section for this evening. All public secondary schools in St. Kitts and Nevis have been outfitted with the necessary infrastructure to provide high-speed Wi-Fi internet access to enhance the learning experience. At a press conference on Thursday, Minister responsible for technology, Glenn Phillip, announced that this has been provided under a project called Education Network, or EduNet. EduNet is complementary to those persons who have received laptops and those persons who will receive laptops in the near future, said Phillip, referencing the government's one-to-one laptop initiative that provides high school students and teachers with personal computers. Director of Technology, Christopher Herbert, said that EduNet is dear to his heart, given his past experience as a teacher. He explained that the internet service, which was tendered for and won by Lime, will be accessible from every corner of the school compound and extends approximately 100 feet outside. The download and upload speed is 10 MB, which is 5 times faster than the typical speed of the average residential customer. A feature of the system provides email service to the students where they can receive school updates and homework assignments. Additionally, there is a teleconferencing option where students and teachers across schools on the network can interact with each other, providing exciting opportunities for shared learning. Typical restrictions are in place to block access to undesirable websites, but teachers will be allowed to request timed access to social media sites as YouTube and Facebook, which may contain material relevant to a course or topic. EduNet is a project of the National Telecommunication Regulatory Commission, being spearheaded by the Department of Technology. The official launch of the project is scheduled for the first quarter of 2013. A memorandum of understanding was signed on Tuesday, January 30th, for a mega yacht marina in Blowing Point. Chief Hubert Hughes signed with American-based development company ECMA, witnessed by investment officer in the Ministry of Finance, Perrin Bradley and Ellington Ellis of ECMA. A release from the government of Anguilla notes that the partnership between the Romney family, the developers, and the government of Anguilla will create an ultra-luxurious marina to accommodate the best yachts in the world. It is envisioned that the project will have a mixture of hospitality products, high-end shopping, and other services. This project is long overdue and will create employment for hundreds of jobs for the Anguillan people, said Hughes. Anguilla has a number of world-class hospitality products, and we have been challenged to encourage investment for a mega yacht marina for many years. This opens the door for the development of this marina, and these investors are serious business people. I would like to thank my ministers, Mary Claire Haskins, the Tourism Investment Committee, Lavan Huyang, and most of all, Romney family for making this dream a reality, the Chief Minister stated at the signing. Attending the signing were Permanent Secretary Foster Rogers, Chair of the Tourism Investment Committee Jerome Roberts, and Parliamentary Secretary with responsibility for tourism Hayden Hughes. Tonight in international news, UK Prime Minister urged to delay gay marriage vote. Members of British Prime Minister David Cameron's Conservative Party urged him on Sunday to delay a parliamentary vote this week on gay marriage, warning the issue could weaken the party and harm his chances of re-election. Cameron has pledged his personal support for a gay marriage bill, but many in his party and among his legislators oppose it on moral grounds, saying the government has no mandate to push it through Parliament. As the bill is supported by Britain's two other main parties, opposition Labour and Conservative coalition partners, the Liberal Democrats, it is not danger of being defeated. But a letter signed by 25 past and present chairman of local Conservative associations was handed in to Cameron's Downing Street residence on Sunday afternoon by 6 of the signatories. The proposals, due to come into effect in England and Wales in 2014, will also allow civil partners to convert their partnership to a marriage and enable married people to change their legal gender without having to end their union. Usual rules requiring loyalty to the party line have been lifted for Tuesday's so-called free vote, and political analysis say as many as half of the 303 Conservative MPs might vote against the bill or abstain. The issue has sparked heated debate in Britain, particularly among faith groups, but 55% of British people support same-sex marriage, according to a YouGov poll in December. YouGov President Peter Kellner said he did not believe gay marriage would figure prominently in the next election. It is not a big issue for the public, but it could hit the reputation of the Conservative Party, he told BBC Radio. Gay marriage supporters say that while the existing civil partnership for same-sex couples give the same legal rights as marriage, the distinction implies that they are inferior. Cameron himself said 2 months ago, "I am a massive supporter of marriage and I don't want gay people to be excluded from a great institution." But the Anglican and Roman Catholic churches are both strongly opposed. The bill will not force them to conduct gay marriages. Other religious groups, such as Quakers and liberal Jewish groups, could choose to marry gays, but under the proposals, not individual minister would be compelled to wed a same-sex couple. After the expected approval in the Commons on Tuesday, the bill will move to Parliament's upper house, the House of Lords, which is expected to vote on it in May before the bill returns to the Commons for a second vote. Up next, your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. More details on local weather conditions after a short break.
In everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause it's love that we share. I will steer it in the right direction, though I have no fear. Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause I care.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at CT Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At City Creativity there are two options. Option 1, our basic prints, which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints, which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Dugging's Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast. We'll begin on Statia and Saba. Tonight, February 4th, partly cloudy with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with winds east-northeast at 16 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Tuesday, February 5th, partly cloudy with temperatures of 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with winds east at 18 miles per hour. On Wednesday, February 6th, partly cloudy with temperatures of 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with winds east at 15 miles per hour. We now move to St. Martin. Tonight, Monday, February 4th, partly cloudy with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with winds east at 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Tuesday, February 5th, partly cloudy with temperatures of 81 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with winds east at 12 miles per hour. On Wednesday, February 6th, partly cloudy with a temperature of 81 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with winds east-southeast at 11 miles per hour. That was your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. Thanks again for tuning in. This has been another edition of CTC News Live. Join us again on Wednesday as we continue to bring you the latest in local, regional, and international news. Until then, do have a good one.